Not All Wisdom is Equal. Choosing God's Way by Susan Mcilmoil. For the Lord gives wisdom, from his mouth comes knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk in integrity. Proverbs chapter 2, verses 6 through 7. Wisdom isn't something we're born with. It's also not something every person has in the same measure. Let's be honest, the adage, with age comes wisdom, isn't always the case. Some people are many years older and yet still make the least wise choices, seemingly unable to break free from the old bad habits of their youth. So, how do we ensure that this isn't us, that we learn and grow walking in wisdom and integrity? It's tempting to believe that simply living in this world for any amount of time will grant us the wisdom and knowledge needed to navigate life with integrity. However, this isn't the case. True wisdom comes from the one who laid the earth's foundations by wisdom and understanding. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 19. There is another kind of wisdom that will lead us astray, which we must be on the lookout for. James explains that this kind is led by bitter jealousy and selfish ambition. He further states it is not the wisdom that comes from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, or demonic. James chapter 3, verses 14 through 16. James then outlines very carefully how the wisdom from above looks. It is first pure, then peaceable, gentle, open to reason, full of mercy and good fruits, impartial and sincere. James chapter 3, verse 17. When we understand the distinction between the world's wisdom and God's wisdom, we can immediately spot the counterfeit. After all, we must remember that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7. So, fearing God is the beginning of knowledge, and knowledge used correctly is wisdom. We can be sure that when we lean into God's wisdom, we will find protection from the foolish choices and the earthly wisdom that leads to them. Seeking the wisdom from above, as James puts it, keeps us under God's protective shield. His wisdom and understanding are what guard our hearts and lives in a chaotic world. Questions for reflection. What is something in your life right now that you could use the wisdom from above for? Pray specifically that God would open your eyes and provide his heavenly guidance to you in this situation so that you can walk in wisdom. God's wisdom is found in his love letter to us, his word, the Bible. Do you need to make more time to devote yourself to absorbing his wisdom? How can you realistically make more time for this? Create a plan for yourself. Who do you know who lives their life in a way that James explains in James chapter 3, verse 17? If possible, seek them out as a mentor to help you gain wisdom.